Thank you. Thank you. So my name is Diana Morgan with Whole Heart Marketing, and I help people get their message out through blog, social media, and all different kinds of ways on the internet. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to really bring your whole heart to your online presence. How many of you are actually doing something on social media or internet blogging? And how many of you are having like amazing results? Okay, good, a few people. And how many of you are having so-so results? And how many of you do, I've fallen into Facebook and I can't get out? Okay. So what I want to do today is to want to share with you that, you know, when you're doing what I call random acts of social media, and you're just kind of, I'll do this and I'll do that, and you're being inconsistent, you are actually, it might be fun, but you're kind of wasting time. So I want to tell you today how you can just get so focused. You know, you've probably heard the analogy of the ship taking off toward the trajectory, and if you shift the trajectory by 1 degree, the ship will end up on a different continent. So today I want to tell you how you can end up on the continent where your clients are on social media. How's that sound? Yeah. Okay, great. So the first thing is you want to have a way to stay in touch with people. If you are selling hope, I call it selling hope or selling relationship. How many of you are selling hope? Okay, or happiness or transformation. Then you need to build relationships with your people. Your people are going to work with you because they know, like, and trust you. So the internet is an amazing opportunity for you to start to build relationships. The internet is a 24/7 networking opportunity. In other words, so like if we're in an in-person event and I walk up to someone and I shake hands, you know, hi Sheila, great to meet you, you know, I'd like to introduce you to someone else, here's Debbie, and that's what we do at a networking event, right? And we show up with our best clothes and we bring our energy and we show up consistently, because we know if we show up now and then we show up again in 3 months and we're not being consistent, we know that people are not going to recognize us and they're not going to know, like, and trust us because we're not showing up consistently. So it's the same thing on the internet. You need to show up consistently on your social media. You need to bring your best self. And you need to start to learn how to build relationships. I don't know if any of you remember, like in high school, where you thought like everybody's doing great and you're the only one that's not happy. Anybody have that experience? Anybody feel that way on Facebook sometimes? So the thing is that Facebook can sometimes feel like high school. And that kind of, that's what a lot of times pushes us away from wanting to do it. But it can also be a powerful force for change in the world. It can be a powerful force to get our message out. And if we don't get out there on social media, we're going to miss generations of people. If the generations of, say, like Boomer Plus and the generations of millennials and down, if we don't connect on the internet, we're just missing each other. We're not getting their message, they're not getting our message. So the way that you get out there onto the internet is you want to create a way to build relationships. And I'm going to invite you to my free teleclass. And you can actually go to my website, wholeheartmarketing.com, and sign up for my free teleclass to get the long version of this. But today you're going to get the short version. So the first thing you need to do is you need to create a way to stay in touch with people. There's 3 steps to that. The first step is to create compelling, engaging content. Your content is your education, information, and inspiration, and a little bit of promotion. And then the next step is to create a way to stay in touch with people, which is an email marketing system of some sort. And then the third step is to get yourself out there on whatever social media sites are going to be relevant for you. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, blah, blah. There's a million of them. And there's going to be a new one every day. I always say there's always going to be a new place to hang your virtual shingle. But the thing is that you have to get out there with your message. So you have your content, you have your email marketing, and you have your social media. Now you have a way to stay in touch with people, because not everybody's ready to buy from you right when you meet them. And if you don't stay in touch with people, what happens? They buy from whoever's the person that's staying in touch with them at that time. So this gives you a way to stay in touch with people until they're ready, and it gives them an opportunity to continue to get to know you. You're continuing to share your gifts and share your information and inspiration with them until they're ready for you. So the next part of this is, how do I find the whole heart path to my clients online? Because there's millions of people on the internet. I'm going to give you my branded whole heart system. If you take the words whole heart, W-H-O-L-E-H-E-A-R-T, that's the system to find the whole heart path to your clients online. The W stands for who. Who are you talking to? Who are you trying to reach or attract? So the very first thing you want to do is think about who. Who am I trying to attract online? The H is, how do I help them? What do I do for them? And how do I really help them? The deepest level of how do I help them, as well as the more sort of ways that they think I help them. The O is for offer. What do I offer? What am I selling? And what am I really selling? So maybe I'm selling massage, or maybe I'm selling yoga or financial coaching, but what I'm really selling is happiness, or I'm selling hope. So you have to think about the different levels of what are you selling. The next thing is the L. Build a list, build your email mailing list. E, the expedition. Now that you know who you're marketing to, how you help them, and what you offer, you have your list, you're going to start the expedition to figure out how to reach your clients, which includes figuring out the different social media sites. Are you going to blog, do video? What are you going to do? What is the expedition to reach your clients? So that's the whole. And then the heart. So the heart, the H in heart, of course, is heart. Bring your whole heart to your online presence. And the heart is really where I feel that people struggle. Bringing your whole heart to your online presence is a challenge. A lot of times people feel too vulnerable on social media. A lot of times people feel that they just can't put all that stuff out there, or they're just going to use their business page and not their personal page. And the thing about it is we live in a world of transparency now. And if you're selling relationship and you're selling hope, people want to know who you are. And you can bring your heart, and you can be real on social media without feeling too vulnerable. And it's a balance. It's a fine line. So that's H. E is the expression. The expression is your content, your information, education, inspiration, and a little bit of promotion. Notice how I always say that. Because you know what? The more influence you have on social media, the less you need to promote. That's the A. A for authenticity. And that's really a very personal thing. So can you be authentic online, and can you really be real and get your message out there without feeling too vulnerable? The R is for relationship. Build relationships, get to know people, connect with people wherever you go, and bring them onto your social media, and then call them, and then bring them back to your networking events and build the relationships. And the T is for transparency. Transparency meaning be as real as you can be where you feel comfortable, but be transparent. Because when people start to get to know, like, and trust you, they're going to choose you. So they say that it takes 7 to 13 touches to actually make a connection with somebody. So the internet offers you some really powerful ways to stay connected with people. So I really want to encourage you to take those steps, the whole heart path to your online clients. And I also want to really encourage you to listen to my free teleclass where I go through it in detail, and then apply that to your social media and see how it shifts for you. So thank you very much.